The Olympics, a sporting event watched by millions once every 4 years. Do you remember the glorious moments from Lee Chong-wei in Beijing 2008, Pandalela Rinong and Cheong Jun-hong in 2016, and most recently our very own pocket rocket man Azizul Hasni Awang in Tokyo 2020? With the Summer Games coming soon, I am going to talk about 5 memorable moments our country had in the Olympics. In 1956, our country known as Malaya participated in the Olympics for the first time. And our flag looks a little bit different back then. Can you tell? And yes, I know, we weren't even free from the British. Held in Melbourne, a total of 32 athletes competed across 5 sports. Even though we didn't bring any medals home, but we are still very proud of our athletes nonetheless. Fun fact, did you know that Sabah also participated in the 1956 Summer Games, but as a British protectorate? And they were known as North Borneo. After the formation of Malaysia in 1963, every athlete from Sabah participated in the Olympics under the Malaysian flag.
Ada satu dengan lain, tidak terkira apa bangsa, apa agama, apa muka, apa kulit, biarkan hijau, kuning, putih, hitam, apa pun kita tak kira, asal kita boleh duduk sama sekali sebagai satu bangsa.
The year 1964 was the first time our country had participated in the Olympics as Malaysia. This year was very important to many Asian countries that had recently gained independence. This edition of the Summer Games was held in Tokyo, and it was a momentous occasion for our country because it was the first time we had competed as a unified nation. It was an important moment for us as a country to show the world that we are unified and capable of competing at the highest level.
The General Assembly of the United Nations continued debating the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan today.
Soviet military action into northwestern Pakistan.
Thousands of Afghanistanis.
A tremendous psychological blow to the government.
Vice President Mondale said the Summer Olympics should be moved from Moscow, perhaps to Munich or Montreal, because of the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan.
In 1980, the Olympics was held in Moscow, and multiple countries decided to join together and boycott the Summer Games. But why? So, the story is, the Soviet Union decided that they want to invade Afghanistan back in 1979. So, the US president back then, Jimmy Carter, was not very happy about it. Obviously, a total of 66 countries, including Argentina, Japan, Chile, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and of course, us, decided not to attend the event. It was the largest boycott in the Olympics history. This edition of the Summer Games was participated in by only 80 countries, the lowest number since the 1950s. What does the US-led boycott have anything to do with our country? We didn't agree with the invasion made by Soviet Union, and America is an ally. Funny thing is, our national football team, led by the great Sochin An, decided to boycott and not participate in the Summer Games to protest the invasion. America is not happy with the invasion made in 1979, but they are funding a country to invade and terrorize its neighbor. Isn't that weird?
Tahun 1992 kita juga menang Piala Thomas dan seterusnya kita ke Olimpik. Jadi ia membawa satu kegembiraan kepada saya dan juga saya rasa bukan hanya saya, keluarga dan juga negara.
Badminton was introduced to the Summer Games in 1992. We were recognized as a badminton nation, winning multiple tournaments prior to the introduction of badminton in the Olympics. Fresh of winning the Thomas Cup in 1992, Razif and Jalani Sidek were one of the favourites to win our very first medal in the Olympics. But the hopes of winning the gold medal were crushed by South Korea. The Malaysian Mavericks lost to them in the semi-finals and had to settle for bronze. It was a monumental year for our country. It paved the way for more Malaysian athletes to train harder, reach greater heights and become better at their own respective sports. Look, I wasn't even born in 1992. But I still am very proud of our athletes. They are truly legends of the game. 2016 was a remarkable year for us in the Olympics. We reached the gold medal match for 3 badminton events. Our national divers made it to the final rounds of 10-meter platform synchronized event, and we also reached the finals of men's keirin. There were some remarkable names in this year's edition of the Olympics. Lee Chong-wei, Goh Vi-shen, Tan Wee-kyung, Chan Peng-su, Goh Liu-ying, Chong Jun-hong, Pandelala Rinong, and Azizul Hasni Awang. This is it. This is the year that we might win our very first gold medal. And we might just do it. All of our athletes are in peak condition, man. Surely this is the year. Surely. Yeah, you guessed it. We didn't even win one. We didn't even win one. But nonetheless, we are super proud of our national heroes who have participated in this year's edition of the Olympics. They are legends in their own right and have put the country on the map, showing the world that we can compete at the highest level. Rio 2016 was a bittersweet year for me, and I believe for a lot of Malaysians as well. It was the last ever Olympics for our greatest ever athlete, Lee Chong-wei. So those were 5 memorable moments our country had in the Olympics. A lot of crazy achievements, history was made, and multiple moments of magic were displayed. Let's hope that our athletes can make the country proud in this year's edition of the Summer Games in Paris. Will you be watching the Olympics this year? Whether you'll be watching or not, don't forget to cheer on and support our athletes at the Olympics.